What do you think of Zandile trying to close down schools?
I think that one, she's gonna disappoint a lot of her supporters, a lot of South Africans with that one, because now South African parents are also gonna be forced to prove their kids are South African.
Mm.
Agree in the hospital, it's easy. You are all adults. You just show
Yes.
your own ID.
Yes.
You are there physically. It's your ID. You show, hi, I'm a South African. What happens when now your kid is the one who has to prove he's a South African and you are not there?
They. I was
You are
about to
at
say
work.
that. I was about to say that.
Then the question, South Africans bachazinto ezingekho until it will bite them.
Mm-hmm.
Bajabulile bathi yeah, she must go to schools hey cela ama-foreigner abantwana bethu bahlale bathi akuna space. Okay, cool. But do you know your child, you have to force your child to go to school with their birth certificate in their bag so your child can prove he's a South African so they can let your child go in. Do you know that?
And do you know how like the population, like there's so many kids in public schools, like it's crazy.
There's so many kids.
Yeah.
And this is where kids will lose
Them.
their documents here. Because with adults, at least your ID, like I said, it's yours.
Yeah.
You
Now
can protect
responsible,
it.
yeah.
Manje, a child, the Tutula people who have ulterior motives, she might have good intentions, Zandile. What about the guys who she's gonna deploy to search the kids to show the document? Thieves can easily steal kids' birth certificates and go sell them to Zimbabweans.
Yes.
They can use this as a thing where they take kids' documents and go sell them. Next thing, umntana wakho as a South African, because you thought you're doing something right, you gave your child an ID in the bag because a certificate in the bag to go uyobonisa idudula. Hey, idudula yasilwela. Mntanam, nayi ID. Nayi birth certificate. Next thing, mavuli bag umntana when he comes back to school. It's gone. What are you gonna do? You're gonna ask the school? No, you were happy that Tutula is gonna search your kids the bag to check a certificate. Now it's gone, it's lost. So whose fault is it? Some things people don't think.
Yeah.
This is one thing that is gonna affect South Africans more than foreigners. This one.
Really? Yeah.
This one is gonna affect South Africans more than foreigners.
Like as a parent. And you know that your child is not grown enough to be responsible like an adult.
What about the kids abahamba nge-transport? It's not all parents abakhapha abantwana esikoleni physical. The kids abahamba inside the transport, kids will wanna play. Yabona naye yami birth certificate.
Yes.
Then iyalahleka, omunye uyayigrabha. Thole ukuthi another one is not even sealed, it's still a paper ivele dabula. That's a precious thing. You lose it, your child lose it. And then tomorrow she goes to school, your child bamchigisa because she lost it. Then you as a South African, you are now treated as a foreigner, but it's because your child lost it yesterday. Yesterday she had it. So people must think, people must think.
No, I don't think people are thinking. They don't have foresight.
Yeah, this one there's nothing to do with foreigners. This one is going to affect South Africans so bad.
And maybe
so bad.
Some South African mothers and ladies and parents were actually supporting Dabula. But now when it's coming closer to them and they see that I can't send my child to, they're not going to support them anymore. They're going to lose supporters. They're going to be angry.
And of course, we are talking about the extreme situation where they are now searching kids. I don't think they have the powers to do that.
They don't.
They don't have the powers to search kids' thingies. Like, they don't have powers to ask anyone their ID.
Yeah.
So, we're talking about this as an extreme situation where maybe they forcefully do it. Like, they forcefully did in the hospitals. Then they will forcefully do it. But I don't think the police will allow it. But we're speaking hypothetically. Let's say they do this. Are you, as a South African mother, gonna take your child's birth certificate and put it in your child's bag so Operation Tutula can prove your child is not a foreigner? Are you gonna do that? I know very well I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
To my child.
Oh, hell no.
Next thing then it's me and my child going up and
back
down.
and forth while Operation Tutela is not there. And they don't have the right to be going to schools because they're not working with the department, you know.
They have to work with the department. They have to, but they won't do it there. The problem is that they have all the right ways to do things and they choose not to do it. And then they wanna cry and villainize the department.
Yeah.
They don't go to the department and speak to the department and ask the department, help us do this. Instead, they will want to do it themselves. And then when the department pulls up and tries to stop them, they will say the department is foreigners. It's owned by foreigners. Hey, the department, the minister of the department is a foreigner. They will do that. They did that with everything.
Like when people
this one, at least my kid is not going to a public school. But it's because he's still young. But soon we'll be going to public school. Hopefully, we are still here in Limpopo. We don't relocate. In Limpopo, I call this nonsense. There's nothing like this in Limpopo.
Yeah.
I think sometimes being in Limpopo saves us from a lot of nonsensical things that happens in Joburg. This happens in Joburg only, man. This does not happen in Mpumalanga. This does not happen in Free State. This happens in Joburg. Joburg is a mess.
Joburg is a mess, guys. We see it every day. Like, it's a mess.
It's a mess.
It's a mess.
Nah, it's crazy.
Like, people are trying to be people that they are not. Like, they are fighting so hard to be the queens. I don't know, to be the CEO.
Hey, people, Ziyakhala. But what do you think? Like, do you think they will? Like, how do you think they will do this?
I think they're gonna pull up in schools and then they'll pull up like early in the morning, like tomorrow going to the specific school, and then they're gonna try to speak to the principal. Of course, they have to speak to the principals, right? And then if the principals say yes, then they're gonna be standing by the gate. And when the child enter, they search. And the child enter, they search. Or they're gonna let the kids go to the class and then they're gonna pull through like each and every class.
Don't you think maybe they will ask the principal to give the list of the kids who are enrolled in that school? But then if the principal does that, the principal is the one abusing
the kids,
the privacy of the kids. So the principal can do that for Tutula, but the principal will face problems because who gave the principal the authority to give Tutula people's personal information?
Yeah.
So it's tricky. So they can't even ask the principal to show them. So they can just speak and demand, please don't put foreigners in the schools. They can do that. Or they can search. But we know when they search, it's going to be a mess.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess.
It's going to be a mess.
Or on the other hand, I think they will ask the principal, right? And then the principals are going to say no. Because they know if this is going to happen next year, they know that last year the court said Operation Tutela is not allowed to be doing this, going to schools and demanding things. So
I thought they said they were going to do it today. I thought they said they were going to do it today.
We'll see. Yeah. But I think the principals will say no. I genuinely think they'll say no. After
the principals, they're not going to allow it.
They're not going to allow
because the constitution of the country doesn't allow Operation Tutula to be doing that anyways. So this is crazy.
I genuinely, my final thoughts are that the principal won't allow.
But I know very well, as a parent, I'm not sending my child to school with a birth certificate. Hell no.
Yeah. If they want to find out that if the child is a foreigner or not, they must come here.
La, in my house. They must find out. They must come.
They must come.
They must come.
Because
they must come and talk to me. I'm a nice guy, man. Genuinely a nice guy, guys. ask Operation Dabula to come and sit down here, sit down with the man himself, decent Q, and we speak. Maybe I'm not understanding them, so they can take me into their confidence, so I can also teach them one or two things. Must tell them they must come to speak with the king.
With the big boss.
Nah, with the king. Tell them to come, man. You think they'll come?
Oh hell no, they won't. They won't pull up. They'll be only pulling up in those schools in Joburg, like public schools.
Limpopo then, yeah. Alana was Alana, yo.
And I just feel like they're not gonna be going to each and every school, like every province.
Yeah, they're not gonna, even in Joburg, they're not gonna go to all the schools.
Yeah, they're gonna go to those schools where they said Bariri. We had Guti Bati Lana. These foreigners, yeah.
Oh, Mara, it is what it is. So, they say today. So, yeah, today. We speak about it tomorrow.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching up until the end. Catch me on my next video. Peace.